If I were to ask you, what is the most significant aspect of home theater, what would your answer be? Would it be the center channel, because that produces probably 80% of everything that we see and experience in a movie? Would it be that subwoofer that provides that impactful, bass, gut-wrenching, body-shaking, tactile response when watching a movie or listening to music? Would it be this big, massive display that you've got? Maybe it's a 85-inch, 89-inch OLED, or maybe you've got a big dedicated theater room with a large screen over 100 inches, maybe 120, 30, 40, 50 inches, or even higher. I think the most important aspect of home theater is not the gear, but it's truly the people that you share it with. At Mwave 2022, we had the opportunity to kind of prove this. We had an incredible 3 days checking out some really awesome gear. We had gear from Martin Logan. Now, this video isn't sponsored by Martin Logan. This shirt was actually given to me by a Martin Logan rep several years ago. But Martin Logan was there demoing their $100,000 pair of Neolith speakers. Absolutely phenomenal speakers. RTJ had their massive Tower of Power speakers, man. These things were absolute beasts, and they could fill that entire lead center, which was like 1,000-seat auditorium. And so we had a chance to listen to Per-Listen speakers and JBL speakers, and just had a really phenomenal time listening to gear and enjoying the gear that we love. But what I got out of Mwave 2022 was the exact purpose why I created Mwave, because it's relationships that matter. We didn't want to, Ryan and I, my partner, we didn't want to duplicate a trade show. Now, granted, there's gonna be some elements of a trade show. We want you to be able to come and interact with vendors. We want you to be able to come and demo their product and get your questions answered. But there's so much more to this hobby than just looking at gear and touching gear and playing with gear and experiencing gear. We wanted to provide an event that would unite and bring both home theater as well as two-channel enthusiasts together collectively to share our passion for both music and movies. That was the most absolutely incredible part of Mwave. I received an email this morning, absolutely exemplifies what we're wanting to accomplish with Mwave. It comes from Richard Monroe, and he says, Mwave 2022 was such a fantastic experience. I'm a newbie to this hobby and tried to absorb as much information as possible. And the people at Mwave did not disappoint. I was not only able to learn so many new things, but I was also able to connect with some of the best friends across the country who really know their stuff. If you're on the fence about Mwave 2023, trust me when I say this event is the best to come to learn new things and unique things while also connecting with some fantastic, what the heck is fantastic? With some fantastic individuals. Special shout out to Michael and Ryan for dedicating their time and energy to creating such a fantastic and well-needed event. Richard, thank you so much for your feedback. It was absolutely phenomenal, guys. I hope you make plans to come out to Mwave 2023. We're already making plans. We're even looking at moving the venue so that we can expand, so that we can add more content. We want to add seminars. We want to add workshops. We want to add more vendors so that you can experience and just get some things that you won't get at a typical trade show. And so I shared in a previous video that if you've got all the gear, you've got your home theater, you've got your cool theater seats, you've got your powerful subwoofers, and you don't have anybody to share it with, honestly, guys, it really means nothing. To me, the most valuable asset that I have here in building my brand, in building my YouTube channel, isn't my subscriber count, isn't the gear that I own. The value that I get out of this channel are the interactions that I have with you. The interactions I have with you in the comments, the questions that you ask, and I'm able to now provide via video and answer those questions. Being able to interact with you through emails and DMs and private messages and Facebook Messenger, all those types of things. And then now to be able to take that experience even further through a one-on-one in-person event such as Mwave. And so I'm going to leave some information for Mwave, MidwestAVExperience.com. Definitely check that out. I think it's going to be awesome next year. Pretty much, actually, every person that we polled that came to the event, that replied to our survey, said, I'm absolutely 100% coming back next year. It was phenomenal. We received some really good feedback, and we're using that feedback to make Mwave 2023 even better. Another great way that you can connect with some people is through Patreon. Patreon is a great way not only to help support me and the work that I do here on YouTube, but it allows me an opportunity to connect with you on a more personal basis. We get to talk about family and finances and of course about the gear and your setup, and answer any questions that you have for me as a content creator or YouTube. And so we do that through weekly and monthly Patreon Zooms. So you can check that out if you're interested, patreon.com/youthman. Sign up for that for $2 a month, $5 a month, whatever. I'm grateful for anything, but it gives you more personal access to me and allows me to get to know you on a more personal level as well. I'm looking at going to Audio Advice Live in later on this month, so I'm hoping to be able to make it to that. I've still got to kind of rearrange some schedule stuff to be able to make that happen. But if so, if you're going to be there, I'd love the opportunity to connect with you, to talk with you, to meet with you, and just to get to know you better. So guys, I hope you enjoy this channel. We've got lots of reviews coming up. We've also got a $33,000 giveaway, so if you haven't signed up for that, I'll leave a link to that video right here with all the information. Hope you guys have an incredible week. God bless, and we'll catch you in the next video.